Hello. I'm adjusting the camera, making sure we get it nice and square. Hey guys. I don't have a hardcore plan today. I'm not sure what I want to do. My little guy is sick. He's been having a really tough time. So I did not have time to really plan anything out today. So I don't know how long I will be on, but I did want to at least come on for a little while and hang out and chat and maybe make something. I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't know. I just figured we can see where it takes us. Hey, Jenny. Okay, so as far as doing things, I've got some cardstock here off to the side. I can go ahead and cut some card bases at least so that we can create something or other. Hey Lisa, hey Jen. I'm just grabbing a couple pieces. I just got a new pack of paper. Hey Georgia. I just got a new pack of paper from Staples. I like to use their paper for my card bases. It is pretty nice. And I had them cut it for me. So I had them cut it in half, some of it lengthwise and some of it across the middle, so that I would have some paper ready to go. It just would take me so long to do all of it that it's just not worth it. So it costs a little bit of money for them to do it, but not a big deal. Hey B, hey Tracy, hey Fatima. Apparently 3 is too many, or 2 is too many. I don't know. My poor little paper trimmer. Hey Eliza. Goodness. Okay. Now we've at least got some card bases. We can experiment with some stuff if we want to make something card-wise. Hey Luisana, how's it going? Why don't we do this? Why don't we create something with, because I have it sitting on my desk. My big trimmer is over there, but it's really bulky, so it's hard to use it during lives. Hey Carol. And also, I thought it would cut more. It doesn't cut as, for doing like an entire ream of cardstock or whatever, it's still not like heavy duty enough to be doing all that, like 250 sheets or whatever it is. That's so many cuts. I'm just not ready for all that. Okay, so I've got my stamp set here. I do want to use this image up here. I kind of wanted to do sort of like that storybook thing that I was talking about before. Remember how I said with the Happy Rose stamp set, which is here, that, oh, thanks, Carol. Hey, Deborah. Remember how I said that I wanted to do that thing before where I wanted to like, I was trying to see if I could find the little piece here on my desk somewhere, but I wanted to put a letter in. Here we go. I wanted to put a letter in the middle or whatever, and then have the rows kind of like overlap it so that it looked like a storybook sort of thing. I kind of want to try that. The only thing is I'm going to have to cut something with my Cricut probably because I don't have any really large letter dies, unfortunately. So I'm thinking maybe like 3 inches tall for the letter, something like that. Yeah, kind of like a monogram, yeah. But you know, like on the first page of a storybook, you'd have like a letter, and then around the letter there's like all that floral detail and whatever. I really like that. I think it would look so pretty, like for note cards or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to go to Cricut. Now this would be the cool thing if I could get my my fancy stream working again. I have to upgrade my computer before I can do that, you guys, but if I can get my fancy stream working again, I can actually flip it so that you guys can watch what I'm doing on the screen, so that you guys could see me go through and like design whatever. I think that would be so super cool. All right, so I'm gonna make an F because my last name starts with F. And I'm gonna try to pick some sort of font that, let's go to my fonts because I don't want to have to pay for anything. Oh, you know what? I know of one that I can use, but I can't remember what it's called. I know I'll know it when I see it. This one maybe? No, it doesn't look as pretty as I thought with the F. You ever have that happen where you just like want one letter and that one letter that you want looks really weird in that particular font? I hate when that happens. What about this one? Folk. Ooh, this one's perfect. Okay, so what color am I gonna make this? And how big? Let's see, it's 3.3. I think that's fine. I'm gonna go ahead and hit make it. So if you don't have a Cricut, this probably sounds like a whole lot of gibberish to you guys, but I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm going to grab my little mat, hang tight. So I've got a hair on it, apparently. Ew. Leave it to me. Okay. No, I'm not going to make an Easter card. I am going to try to make like a cool monogram card of some sort. I'm thinking, oh, how are we going to make this fancy? We need to make this fancy, I think. Trying to think what the best way to do this is. This is the biggest paper I have as far as like masking, but I could probably trace it out of 2. I could cut it out of this, but I don't know yet. Okay. Yay, Louisana. I'm always so inspired by the stuff you make. It's so cool. All right. I'm just going to cut it out of black because that's what I have here. But we could do it out of any color. And like, honestly, we could do like some shimmery or sparkly stuff and that would be really cool. But I don't really want to make you guys wait and I don't have anything here. I have to move my heat tool because it's in the way of my Cricut. Because my desk is so organized. Okay, so that's gonna cut. I should have probably made it or set it up to cut more than one so that in case I mess up, which is likely, that it would still work, but that's okay. What we could try is we can try to use some pixie spray on the back of it, although because it's paper, I don't know if that will work or if it will just tear. I'm not really sure, but we can try it so that we can stamp over it. We're gonna try it and see what happens. It might not work and it might be a disaster, but we're gonna do it anyway. See what happens. Because what fun would it be if we didn't? Look how pretty this letter is, you guys. So I just cut this on my Cricut. I think that's perfect for a storybook letter. That's so cute. All right, what I'm gonna do is while we're doing other stuff, I'm actually gonna make it cut 2 more. If it'll fit, I'm not sure if it'll fit, but maybe it will fit. I'm gonna try to make 2 more so that we can have some to experiment with. All right, let's do project copies 2, and I'm just gonna get that started while we get to work. Hang tight with me for 1 second while I get that set up. 1, like maybe 2.5. Okay, I'm just trying to get it so that they don't run into each other. There we go. All right. Plopping that back into my Cricut. I do really like to have a Cricut for this reason, because it's nice to be able to create things that you didn't already have. I really do like that. All right, let me come back and see what you guys are saying. Gold vinyl. I don't have any gold vinyl. This font is called Folk Art something. I can't look right now because the machine is cutting, but once it's done, I will check. I think it's called Folk Art something or other. I don't know. Folk Art something. Okay, so we've got that, and let's do our piece here. Okay, so what we're gonna try is we're gonna spray the back of the F with, oh, thanks, Eliza. It's gel nail polish. We're gonna spray the back of the F with the pixie spray and see if I can put it on here and then stamp over top. we're gonna see where it goes. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but I'm gonna grab my splat box thingamajig. All right, I have this box here that has, I'll open it so you can see the inside. I just use it for just such occasions as this. See, it's like really gross and dirty on the inside. But really and truly, I just use it to, it's like an old shipping box. I just use it for when I'm spraying stuff so that it doesn't go all over my desk or the craft room or whatever. And I can kind of control the mess a little bit. So here we go. I'm going to shake my pixie spray up a little bit. And here we go. Okay. So I am going to give that a little bit of time to dry before I try to stick it to anything. And I'm just going to move my box out of the way so that I'm not breathing in all those fumes that I just sprayed. It shouldn't take too long, but I like to give it a little bit of extra time just in case. All right, I'm actually going to use my little Wendy Vecchi Make Art Station. Look at that, you guys. I said Make Art Station without saying station. Are you so proud of me? You should be. I'm a crazy person, and I know it's totally okay. All right, so around center is going to be around this line-ish, and I'm going to trim it anyway, so if it's not like 100% perfect, that is okay, but I want it to be at least kind of even. We'll see what happens. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and line this up, remembering that I'm trying to get it even on both sides, not just where this line is. I struggle with that sometimes. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work or not because it might rip our paper. Since it's paper on both sides, I'm really not sure what's going to happen. But like even that just by itself is a really cute monogram like note card. So even if you didn't want to do anything after that, you could have a finished note card front right there. Okay, so what we're going to try is this here, like so, maybe like right there. I don't know. This might look really silly too. I don't know. It might not look as cool as it looks in my head. In my head, it looks awesome. On the paper, it might not, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna use some Extreme Black ink. I love this ink from My Favorite Things. It is one of my favorite things. I always love to be able to say that. It's an aptly named brand because it is a bunch of my favorite things that they make. All right, just getting a good impression there. Now I am gonna have to work a little bit harder in these areas where the letter is, because it's not going to, basically because it's raised up, it's going to be a little bit harder to get into those like cracks and crevices and make it line up completely. Now what I could do, I could just stamp it and then put this over top of it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what it looks like. The other thing you could do too is stamp this on a separate piece of paper and then fussy cut it and layer it over top. So you could do it that way. I don't know. There's lots of different ways you can make it work. It looks pretty though. Maybe, Deborah. I haven't decided yet. I don't really know where I'm going with this yet. To be completely honest, I'm really not sure. But I don't know. I don't know. I also wasn't thinking about the fact that, like I put pixie spray on this, but I don't really know why. Like, I guess I could have just glued it down, which I mean, basically I did, because I think if I tried to take it off, well, maybe not. It came right off. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so what we're gonna do is flip this around and do it this way, like so. Now you could do a bunch of variations of this. So you could do it only at the top, you could do it only at the bottom, you can do it on both sides. You can layer the floral image over top. You can do it underneath the F like this. The possibilities are pretty endless. You can do whatever you feel like. But I think it looks really super cool, so I'm excited about that. The other thing, what would be really cool, actually, you know what I should have done? I should use the negative space from this to mask it off and use some masking fluid and then color and paint in the rest of the background. And then I would have just the white F left, which would be really cool. That could be neat. All right, so there's that. The possibilities. Things are cooking in my brain a little bit right now. Not too hot though. Ooh. Okay. So I'm pulling off the negative space from my cut file. Oh, thanks, Jen. My mat is really sticky right now, so it's gonna take me just a second to get it off without ripping it. Okay. So I have negative space here, like that, what I cut out from. So that's gonna be here. It's kind of hard to tell when you're looking at it like this what you're supposed to be working with, but it's cool. And okay, just in case I want to use it. Oh yes, I haven't used my masking fluid yet either. But it seems really cool. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to, while this is still attached, on here, see these little guys? I am going to use the pixie spray to attach them to here while this is still on here. Then I can peel this piece off, and all that I will have left is the design in the middle and my little outline, which is here. Then I can use the masking fluid to paint on a mask, right? All right, I'm thinking, I'm hoping it's gonna work. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try it. Can't hurt. What did I use? Oh, what font? Hold on, let me go back to the Cricut page and look. It is a Cricut font, and it is called Folk Art Festival. If you care to shop for any Cricut fonts or anything like that, you can definitely type in !Cricut to go to their site through my affiliate link. Always appreciated if you want to shop with me like that. If not, no worries. Certainly no pressure. Ooh, okay. Yeah, no problem. Okay, so I'm just flipping those upside down so that I can get the back side of them. I'm gonna do the same thing with the pixie spray here. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't blow all over the place, I say, as it blows all over the place. Oh yes, there are big Cricut sales going on right now. They've got a lot of stuff. They've got like an Easter sale going on. It's crazy. All right, so I'm gonna pop this right in the center. I might have to go turn my fan on, you guys, because it gets a little, there's no windows or like natural anything in here. So when I start spraying things, it can get a little crazy in here. Hey, Di. All right, so I'm just popping in these negative space pieces so that I can then do like a reverse masking step. I hope that this works. I really have no idea if it's going to. This could all be for nothing. I hope I'm not wasting your time. Although I do appear to be missing one of those little pieces, one of these little water drop looking things from the inside. I only have 3 and I'm supposed to have 4. Well, I did cut 2 more. Oh, here's one. Here's one. All right, I did cut, oh, this got sprayed on the wrong side. Oh boy. Okay, hold on. I need to, goes this way, so I need to spray it, oh, good Lord. This way, so I need to spray it like that, and this one goes that way. Okay. I don't want to spray this on my desk. Oh well, whatever. I'll clean it up in a minute. Ah! It just like blows them out of the way. Okay, this is this one. I'm gonna spray it in my hand. You guys, I am not the brightest sometimes when it comes to doing stuff like this, so don't judge me too hard, okay? Luisana, we have a house we're actually under contract on, and hopefully everything works out. I'm trying not to I'm trying not to hold my breath and like get too excited. We're supposed to close on the 17th. But the people who live in that house right now, they are not really showing too many signs of actually being out at the right time, and we're worried about the appraisal values. I don't know. There's a whole lot still up in the air, but I'm hoping things turn out okay. All right, so I'm just spraying the back of the exterior piece so that we have a bounds area for our masking fluid. And over here, I have the masking fluid. It was close by. Let me go ahead and pop this on here real quick. Whoop. I really hope that when I go to pull all this stuff off, it doesn't rip my paper. Because that would suck. Oh, that would really suck. But, you know, you live and you learn. Hello, Linda. Hi, Roberta. Roberta, I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. All right, here we go. Moment of truth, y'all. Can you use the Pixie spray? Oh, look, they didn't stick. These two troublemakers. Those two little pieces are troublemakers. The rest of it seems pretty good. Look at that. That seems pretty good, and it didn't rip my paper. So, no, this is actually a Cricut font. I just cut it. Hi, Lori, by the way. I just cut it on my Cricut real quick because I didn't have any really large alphabet dies like this, and I wanted something to use, but it looks really pretty. Oh, no, you haven't been able to catch anyone live? Oh my gosh, you sprayed your stencil and it ripped the paper? That's awful. Wow, that stinks. The Pixie spray? Okay, it says do not shake. Whoops. For best results, allow to fully dry. Okay, but there's not really any instructions. I've never used this before, so I really don't know how this works. I'm going to do my best. What I'm going to try is to use the Nuvo spatula. Normally, I think you would paint this on, like with a paintbrush maybe. I love this font too, Lori. I think normally, whoa, see, it's a good thing I tried it on this. It says not to shake it, but I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like. It's a little bubbly. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Okay, let's try it. We're gonna see what happens. I don't know. Like I said, I've never done this before. I don't know what I'm doing. I am just making it up as I go along. The cool thing, it smells really funny, you guys. So if you buy this, just be aware, it smells weird. Yeah, I'm really not sure. Some of it's like a little chunky. I don't know. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. I've only seen like one person use it. Oh, the shaking causes the bubbles. That must be my fault because I think I did kind of shake it a little bit. But it feels like it's a little bit clogged, and I'm worried about having another episode of the Nouveau drops. Remember that, you guys? I'm a little concerned that I might be ruining this. I might be. I think maybe I need, okay, I'm really concerned about, I don't want it to explode, you guys. It seems like it's a little bit clogged. But I'm so worried about squeezing it because I exploded a whole bottle of Nouveau drops. Oh no, with your Connect. That's awful. This is masking fluid, but it's not coming out, and this is my first time using. Oh, look at that. Is it supposed to be like that? Have you guys used this before? It's like gelatinous. Is it supposed to be like that? Or is it, I mean, it says it's masking fluid. I don't think, I'm not sure what it's supposed to look like, but I don't know that that is what it's supposed to look like. I'm going to try to get this out of here. Yours is a thin liquid. Oh no. Yeah, look at that. Mine is like, there's like a big pile of goop at the top. It's like really thick. I just got it. You think I have a bad bottle? Oh no. Yeah, mine, and I'm kind of bummed because I just ruined my paper pretty much. Ew, it's like a zit. Yeah, I don't know. I'll try it now that I've got that big blob out of it. But see, it's a little bit clogged there. I do have a pin somewhere. Let's see if I can actually find it though. That's the hard part, because I don't want to go searching in my oh boy. Yeah, I don't see it right here. If I can't find it like right here, I'm not gonna bother right now. But anyway, I don't want to like go into my I think I got it on scrapbook.com actually. I just bought it recently. I'm really worried about this exploding. I'm gonna try to hold it in place. I don't want it to explode, but I don't have a pin. You think Tonic will replace it for me? I usually do have a pin. I made my desk a little sticky. But I don't know where it is right now. Usually it's like right here. I'm just trying to lift some stuff up and see if maybe oh, look. I know that this is probably not good, but I'm going to use the pin on this button. Oh well, it'll be all right. Except I don't think it quite goes through all the way. What a mess. Yeah, just squeeze it on the mat and pick it up with the spatula. But I can't get it out at all is the problem. I can't get it out of this little hole. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, oh, there we go. Okay, hold on. It's coming out. Okay, there we go. So it's like a solid blob. That's not good. I know you're not supposed to shake it, but I gotta get it off there somehow. All right, so hopefully our technical issues are aside, but I think I may have already messed up my paper. Oh, there we go. Check that out. So I think this is more like what it's supposed to be like, although it is still a little sticky. And I wasn't really thinking about the fact that this is paper on paper, so it may ruin this. Because the paper's getting wet, which almost makes kind of like a decoupage, sort of like a paper mache. I don't think that this is a good solution for this. Let's try. I do have a piece of plastic. I'm just going to put this piece of plastic down real quick. Okay. This will probably work better than trying to use the spatula, but I'm kind of already too late, I think. I'm going to try to get it on there as fast as I can so that I don't end up having the paper sit on there wet for too long. I'm probably already gonna be toast because there's all the papers kind of like pilling, and it's not good, you guys. And I don't know how much you need either. Like, I have no idea how much you're supposed to put on here. Oh, you guys are getting to see what it looks like to live inside my brain and try things for the first time. It's not always great. It's definitely not ever perfect. Yeah, but I really don't know how much of this you're supposed to use. It doesn't come with any directions. It just says, for best results, allow to completely dry and do not shake. Those are the only directions that it has. That's all I got. I got nothing else. There's no directions. Okay. Well, I'm not confident that this is going to be good. Don't judge me, you guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's okay, Roberta. Everyone will forgive you, I'm sure. All right, moment of truth. See what happens. I'm most worried about those little pieces in the center. Oh God, it's not coming off. Oh, well, I can definitely see where it is though. Oh, I need to let it dry before I pull the paper off? But then the paper will be stuck to it then, I think. See, because it's already like ripping. That's what I'm, because if this was like stencil material or something, I think that would have been okay. But because this is paper, it's like sticking to the cardstock because it's paper on paper. I'll see if I can use an eraser. Yeah, I was trying to, I've got the F. Can you see the F there? I was trying to, let me put the lid back on at least. I was trying to get it off before it ripped my paper from having the black paper wet. I'm going to get a pair of tweezers and see if I can get off these ones. Because, like, I coated these in liquid, which is going to make it so, yeah, it's ripping my paper. It's not going to be as pretty as I wanted it to be, you guys. I thought this was going to be so easy. And it probably would have been if I had used better materials, but as you guys have seen, I was not prepared for this. I didn't have a plan. If I had a plan, look, it ripped the layer of paper, but not, see, I shouldn't have used paper. What I should have done, but I really wasn't planning on doing this, so I can't really blame myself either. What I should have probably done is used stencil vinyl or something from, but I don't know if that would have ripped the paper anyway. That's true, Linda, but it is embarrassing when you're on live YouTube and you make mistakes. What I should have done at this point, since I saw that it wasn't really coming off very easily, I should just give the card to someone you don't like as much. Good plan, good plan. Nobody be offended when you get this card, okay? Yeah, this is not gonna work. I don't know. I ruined it. I'm bummed. Don't be embarrassed. We understand. That's not really working either. Do I have I need like a better pokey tool. I guess I'll just use my pretty nails. That actually worked better. Hopefully I don't destroy my nails though, because it's expensive. Yes, catastrophes are part of crafting. That is fair. Yeah, see, it's pulling up the... Okay, so what I might do, I know that it kind of takes away from the fun of this because it was supposed to have the pretty fancy letter bits in the middle. I might just apply like a little bit more masking fluid, and then, or honestly, I could just start over. Because at this point I haven't really invested that much actual time in this. It was a whole lot of time trying to figure out all the other stuff. But, oh, Roberta, what we could do is fill in those spots, because the rest of the F actually looks pretty decent, to be honest. So we could just fill in those areas and then do the rest. I don't know. What do you guys think? Where do you want to go with this? Let's figure that out. Let's figure out what we want to do, and then we'll make our decision about how to get there from here. Because I feel like I messed this up pretty big. You think fill it in? Okay. Yeah, the brush was working a lot better. So the only thing is, now I've got this discoloration here, which kind of stinks, but because, you know, like from the black cardstock. Ugh. You got to use it quick, though. Yeah, it's already like, yeah, at least you know now what not to do. You are not kidding. The masking fluid is like stuck on the brush, and so, because it created a mask. Oh, so it's like all gummy. Good thing this was a cheap brush. I should have known that this would happen, but for some reason I was not prepared. Okay, well, at least it's coming out normally now. I don't know what happened there at the top, but wow. All right, so let's just fill these little guys in. The spots where it peeled stuff up a little bit. Like up there. Okay, definitely here in the middle. So it won't be perfect, but we'll at least get to see the general feel of it. And you guys can do this much better if you give it a try. Like I said, don't judge me too harshly. I've never done this before, okay? Oh, that's cool. Oh, my mat is sticky because I sprayed the pixie spray on it. It's only slightly sticky though. It's tacky. That's what they say, right? It's tacky. Oh, I need more. Well, that's good to know about the alcohol. Good grief. I'll have to try that. I do have some alcohol here. Okay, well, this is certainly a hot mess, you guys. I don't know. And I've never used masking fluid at all, like not any kind. But everyone I've seen use it made it look real easy. This does not feel easy. Oh my gosh. I just feel like kind of an idiot, but it's fine. It's whatever. All right. So no judgment ever. Well, I appreciate you. I truly do. You guys are awesome. Okay. So we can let that sit for a minute. I have no idea what's gonna happen with this, but we can try and we'll see what happens. So once this dries, we can do like some painting or some ink smushing. Ink smushing might be fun. Let's see. We could do like some pinks and yellows. I think that would be pretty. Oh yeah, I did hear that about the pixie spray. I have been doing that, but I did not do it. Some of us are judging. Rude. Rude. All right, so let's try some picked raspberry and some mustard seed. Oh, the fine tip applicator. That's cool. If it looked easy, it wasn't their first try, Linda. I really like that. You guys always make me feel better. All right, so I'm going to take this same piece of plastic that I was using already. This is kind of my go-to. Let's see. I'm going to use the backer sheet for my stamp set. So I'm literally just gonna pull that off of the back, set it down on my craft mat right there. Hopefully you can still see it. And then I'm just going to smush down some ink and a little bit right there. Okay. Distress sprayer. Okay. And then I use the little piece of plastic to pick it up. I hope that this is dry. It seems like it is. Down there is not really dry. To people that don't know my humor, I bet I look like a jerk. My bot thinks you're a jerk, apparently, because it blocked your message. Okay, hold on. Before I start doing this, let me put down a craft mat, because I'm about to make a big mess, I can tell. And I should probably at least... Oh, look, I dropped some on there. Well, guess we're about to find out if it's any good. This masking fluid. Now, if it doesn't work, don't judge the product harshly, because I'm sure I just used it completely wrong. So, try to give it another chance, I would say. It did block your message, it's true. Whoops. Okay, all right, let's try starting up at the top. Now, the reason I like doing this with these two colors is because they blend and they mix, and then you get, instead of just pink and yellow, you get orange also, and it's really super pretty. I love, love, love ink smushing like this. It's so much fun. Empty bottles are pricey. Got the masking fluid with the fancy tip for a lot less. Huh. Empty bottles. I don't know. Like this? I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about masking fluid because, like I said, I've literally never used it before. I just had seen other people using it and I was like, that's so cool. Yes, Linda, you definitely have to try this. It's so much fun. I really like it because you get really pretty results without having to do a whole lot of anything technical. Like, it's so easy. It's so easy. Like, I really, really like it a lot. Anything that's like really easy, that's my kind of technique. It's probably on my list of favorites, okay? It's just so cool. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to try to concentrate more of this around the area that we put the masking stuff on, because I want to see if we can get like a really good coverage, basically. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take a water brush. Yes, this works really good with the aqua pigments also. I'm going to take a water brush and paint all the way around the outside edge. It doesn't matter really what color it is. I honestly don't care at all. Just so long as I go so that the entire outside edge of the F is covered. And the reason I want to do that is so that you can actually tell it's an F. Because if you don't go all the way around, you won't be able to tell it's an F. This just makes sure that you can see it. It looks like it is working. We can see how well it's working here in a little bit, but it is working even though we had all that trouble. So this is really cool. Jess and I go way back. Yes, 2 months back. We've been long term. We're in for the long haul. That's hilarious. Okay, so we're going all the way around the outside edge. I hope this looks okay when we're done. We will see. We will see. I don't really know. Sometimes I kind of just, well, I mean, let's be honest, it's most of the time. Most of the time I'm just sort of like flying by the seat of my pants and hoping for the best. This is no exception. Okay, so 2 months is kind of an eternity in a crafting world. That's true. All right, normally I would try to like soak up some of this ink, but right at this moment, after everything we've been through, She sobs into her Cheerios. After everything we've been through right now, I think I need a break from that. So I'm gonna get my heat tool out and we're gonna heat set this because it said make sure it's all completely dry, and I want to make sure everything is completely dry before I start trying to peel that off. We'll see what happens. I mean, it does look pretty cool so far. Hopefully, if we can get the F off, it'll look even cooler. Seeing how that was like the point of all of this, but if it's not perfect, it's whatever. And the cool thing about the distress oxides is that you can then go back in and layer more pigmented color on top, which is really cool. I like that. Try not to burn my fingers off. Oh look, we have a Klingon. You don't belong here. Get out of here. Alright, I'm just trying to get the majority of this dry. It's not going to be perfect. Nothing ever is. But we can at least get it close. Alright. Smells kind of weird. Woo! It would help if I did not burn my house down by putting my putting my heat tool on the carpet right after I use it. Okay, so the best way to remove this, I don't know what it is. I do have one of those adhesive erasers, but I don't know. Ooh, you guys. Okay, so you start at one end, so it's not going to be perfect, I can tell already. However, you start at one end. I do have one of those adhesive erasers too. I was wondering if that might work, but I'm not sure. Okay, okay. So what I'm learning here is that you don't need a lot of this stuff. That's cool. I probably should have done my splatter. I was kind of considering doing some splatters. I probably should have done that before I started peeling this off, but whatever, too late now. Okay, so the only problem is going to be that piece where it ripped my paper, it's not going to look super pretty. Yes. Sorry, fireman, I can't leave. I'm in the middle of a live. Okay, so alright, this would have been really perfect if, yes, Jen, I did not know about that, to be honest. That was news to me. I had not heard that. So I don't remember who it was that said that you can't, maybe it might have been Tracy, or D maybe, I don't know. I don't remember who it was that said, but they were saying, I guess you can't go live now unless you have 1,000 subscribers, which I just didn't know that. I had no idea. Oh yeah, that's true. I could put an embellishment on it. Right in the middle of the F. Okay, so just for giggles, let's see how this thing works. It does pull it. So like if you didn't want to put your fingers in it, I mean you could. That is kind of faster. Probably not this giant blob, but can't use Wi-Fi at all in your connection. Huh. Wow. 6 subscribers. Oh. You need 1,000 to go live via mobile devices. Really? I didn't know it was limited to mobile. Because I honestly haven't read up on it. I should. Because people keep asking me about it and I don't have any answers. But, huh. I don't know. I'll have to look it up because it wasn't like that when I started, I don't think. I think this is a new change. I'm not sure. This adhesive eraser thing actually works pretty good, you guys. So if you have one, I would say use that. It works pretty well. I'm pretty happy with that. Now, obviously, we've got our gross thing in the middle there. Okay, so it's new. Okay. Yeah, I think because I'm not impacted, I didn't get any sort of communication about it from YouTube themselves, because I have over 1,000 subscribers right now. So they probably just didn't email anybody who wasn't impacted by it. I threw the packaging for this away. What are you supposed to do when it gets dirty? There was like something in there that said like, when it gets dirty, just do this and then you'll have a clean surface. I can't remember. You're supposed to like cut it or something. I don't remember. I'm not there yet, but I'm not sure if you're supposed to cut it once it gets too dirty. I don't know. Yeah, I use my phone. I film with my phone for sure. Okay, so that's pretty cool. If we had, I say we, if I had done a better job of masking, that would have been perfect. We didn't either till we went live. I did a live in the afternoon and tried a few hours later and was told no. Oh no. That's crazy. You didn't get an email or anything? Wow. That's crazy. That kind of sucks. Okay, do we want to do anything else to this? We don't really have any plans here. I'm just sort of winging it, which is sort of my MO by this point. But is there anything that you guys want to do or try? We can, I don't know what we can do. We can do whatever, but it looks a little rough as is. So there's that. I can go ahead and trim it down. Let's do that. I'm going to go a little larger than 4 so I can trim on both sides and keep it even. That's crazy, Linda. I can't believe that they didn't tell you. Like, they just all of a sudden were like, just kidding, you can't go live anymore. At least when they took away my monetization last year, they sent me an email that was like, hey, in this many days, you're going to lose ability to have ad revenue. What did I spray it with? What do you mean, Deborah? I did, are you talking about at the beginning? I didn't spray anything on this. I did ink smushing. Is that what you mean? I used these 2 Distress Oxides, and I used a piece of plastic like this, and I just put the ink directly onto it like that, and then I spritzed it with some water, and then I used this piece of plastic to pick up the ink and then smush it onto the paper, and then I just used a water brush to go right around the lines of the F, so that it gave it like an actual outline. But that's it. That's all I did. Nothing too fancy. Okay, so I used 2. I used mustard seed and picked raspberry for this, and it blended and gave me that really cool orange, which I think is super cool. It would look cool in a mixed media grungy piece. Yeah. I have not played with the pearl alcohol inks yet. They are on my list. Have we seriously been live for almost an hour? How is that possible? Gosh, I haven't even like done anything. Huh. That's the worst. That kind of stinks. Okay. Anyway, so I cut 2 extra Fs. Hold on, I'm trying to get it off the mat. It's really sticky. Okay, I didn't want to rip it. All right, so here's one. Technically, I could put it over top, but I don't want to waste all of the effort we just did with that mask. So there's another one. All right, so what I was kind of thinking is I could use it here and make it into a note card, although I don't necessarily want to cover up all. Maybe if it was smaller, or maybe if I did it. I don't really like that. Maybe if it was a little smaller, I would like that better. But I feel like I don't want to cover up the roses because they're so pretty. Do you keep rubbing alcohol in a spray bottle? I do. I have, sorry about the shake, I have this little mister that has some alcohol in it. And I keep this little band of washi tape on it so that I know which one has alcohol and which one has water. This one has alcohol. When I was doing alcohol inks before a lot, I was using this a ton. Okay, so the other thing you could do is like offset it a little bit. I don't really love that though. Oh, that should help with the sticky. Oh, but this is what I was talking about that time. So it kind of has to be sticky, but it is what it is. It's all right. Okay, so I have that mister. Does it work well? Yeah. It just depends on what you want to do with it. So I have 3 different kinds of misters from Ranger. I have a sprayer, a mister, and a mini mister. And I use them all. So I'm kind of off the camera here. Yeah, I use them all for different stuff. So it just depends on what I want to do with it, because they all give, this one, the sprayer is kind of more of like a fine mist over a larger area. So that's that. This one is more like a, it has bigger drops, I feel like. It's not like a mist like the other one. Yeah, I did get a little bit of pixie spray on it. Somewhere. I keep sticking to it. I think it's like right there. I can try to clean it up. And then this one is just a really tiny, it's really tiny, which is awesome for alcohol ink backgrounds. Yes. Yeah, I just use them all for different stuff. The Nuvo Mister, I don't have that one. I don't have the Nuvo one, but I did use it at Creativation and I really liked it. Okay, so what do we want to do here, you guys? I don't know what we want to do as far as turning this into a card, to be honest. My brain power is a little lacking today. I've got a, is this even, no, it's cut. So this is, it's 4 1/4 by 5 1/4. So it's like the same height, but it's still long, of course. That means I cut one wrong one time. Go me! But you could, if you wanted to, just put a little bit, right there, right there. So you could just add a little strip if you wanted of like black and white. That would be cute. Takes off Harry Potter's invisibility cloak. Oh my gosh, it's Gyps. Whoa. Okay, so let me put all my junk back that I've been getting out randomly. All right, I kind of like that. So let's do our weird shaped card. Let's see, I need it to be 5 1/4. Needs bling. Yeah, you guys know I love my sequins. Don't worry. Okay. I'm gonna put a little strippy strip on the back here so that I have something to stick to. Line this up with the edge. Line this up with the edge. This is probably not the easiest way to do this, but whatever. Deal with it. I don't always do things the best way, okay? I'm a crazy person, you guys, and it is okay for you to admit it. There we go. Okay, so now I've got a little strip of the cute black and white. That was definitely not the easiest way to do that, but it's fine. It's totally fine. Prison paper. I actually really like black and white striped paper for floral cards. It always makes me so happy. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. The good news is if it runs off a little bit, oh, look, this is dirty. Let's flip this around so that I can cover up the dirty side. Good thing I saw that. Anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying now. You guys, my brain, it's just not all there sometimes. Oh yeah, the black and white paper. I don't know. I really like it. I don't know why I like it with the floral stuff so much, but I do. There we go. Okay, so now we've at least got something. We got something going on. I don't know. I could always paint it if I didn't like the fact that that stuff was in the middle there. So there's that. I could do that. Do you think I should? I could. I do have white paint. Making some small stamped cutouts to cover the other spaces. Uh-oh, buffered. Oh no. Hopefully it doesn't get all weird. We've been having trouble with our internet, but not, only our wireless internet. Like to our TV. And I think it's actually the TV. I don't think it's the Wi-Fi. We have a smart TV, and it's not that smart. It is not that smart. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do is add some white paint. Maybe, if I can find it. Put a sentiment sideways down the F. That could work. I do also have white paint if we want to go that route. Because all of my sentiments are kind of, I don't have very many long, sentiments on, well, that are Brutus Monroe. I'd like to keep using the Brutus Monroe stuff if I can, but I don't have too many that are long. Let me look at the stamp set. Yeah, see, these ones are kind of more wide. But the fact that it has an F on it is kind of weird. Because, like, it's not... Oh, you think the white will exaggerate the tear? I mean, I'm not really trying to give this to anyone because it's an F. And that's, like, my initial. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. I always kind of wondered that about note cards, like what you're supposed to do, because oh, I know what I'll do. I will take this Nouveau brush script pen and just bloop, bloop. I'm just gonna color in where it was supposed to be and hope it doesn't look awful. And I can always come in with a Copic multi-liner if this isn't quite dark enough. Drops the paintbrush like a mic. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have seen if I had a friend, like F for friend instead of Francisco. Ha, ha, ha. That's what I should have done. Man, if only I had remembered that F is for more than Francisco. What is that SpongeBob SquarePants song, you guys? F is for friends that do things together. U is for you and me. N is for any time, anywhere, something, something under the deep blue sea. You didn't know you came here to hear me sing SpongeBob SquarePants, did you? I forgot where this was supposed to go, so I'm just gonna... I can't really see it very well in the outlines, so here I go again on my I should start a karaoke live session, you guys. And you can hear me sing super awfully all the time. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not a good singer, but I do like to sing. I feel bad for my kids because they have to listen to me all the time. One time, I was singing in this really deep, manly opera voice because I do that sometimes when I'm feeling really silly. And so I was singing in this really deep, manly opera voice. And my 2-year-old, who was younger at the time, was like, "What is that noise?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "That noise you're making, what is it?" And I was like, "Oh, I was singing." And he was like, "You sing like an angel." Like, totally sarcastically. Maybe it was my 4-year-old. It must have been him, because I don't feel like my 3-year-old knows about sarcasm yet. I mean, my 2-year-old. God, I don't even know how old my children are. I'm the worst mom ever. And then it was my 4-year-old, because my 2-year-old just says, when I sing, he just goes, "Too loud." Too loud. Yep. So, you know I'm a good singer because I just have that volume and range. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we all can't be good at everything, you know. Can't have it all. Whatever. It's fine. I always wish that I was like talented enough to go and try out for The Voice, because that would be so cool. But I have like extreme anxiety about stuff like that. When I try to sing in front of people, my throat gets all tight and I just can't. And I constantly have to yawn. Like, what even is this life? I don't know. But whatever. Okay. That's right, save something for the rest of us. We used to jokingly howl when your mom thinks that's so funny. Yeah, some talents shouldn't be shared. You know what else would be cute is to put the F stencil on. Put glitter glaze for the ovals. That's cute. That would be really cute. Add the snarky comment to it. The recipient will get the F. Do I have any? I have those one snarky comments, you guys. Those ones that we were looking through the other night in my life. What did I do with those? They're around here somewhere. I have like a whole container of Ranger stuff. What did I do with that? Oh, here they are. Here they are. I have 3. Hold on. Snarky. Okay. Do I have anything with F's? Oh, friendship. That could be cool. Hold on. Oops, wrong way, apparently. Laughter. Everything happens for a reason. Friendship. All right, so there's this one here. Oh, yeah. I have, you know what? I have some, I did kind of want to keep this more Brutus Monroe, but we can use, hold on one second, because I do have a snarky set from My Favorite Things. It's called Sassy Pants Best Friends or something like that. Yeah. All right. So I have 2. You Are Not Normal and I Love It. You're My Sidekick for Life. I kind of wanted one that had the F for... Oh, what I like most about our friendship. Yeah, there's this one. Okay, so these are kind of same. So, friendship must be built on a solid foundation of sarcasm and shenanigans. Or, what I like most about our friendship is that it's largely based on inappropriate conversations and inside jokes. So there's that. And then This one is, we could do freaking amazing birthday. I don't even hate that you're younger than I am. Okay, so which one do we want? Do we want the Tim Holtz sticker one, or do we want this one that we can stamp? They're both kind of large, which kind of stinks. I don't know. Oh, you liked the other one? The freaking amazing one? Have a freaking amazing birthday? I do like that it's a little thinner and not quite so bulky as the other ones. Because I kind of... Oh, you can't see them? Oh no. So the one says, this one says, have a freaking amazing birthday. The other ones were like, it's a little long. What I'm going to do, I think, is I'm going to separate these. Let's see. What am I going to do? I said, oh, you know what I'm going to do, and I don't really know what I'm going to do. This is obnoxious and overkill, but I'm going to use my original size Misty for this because I don't feel like getting out the larger piece. Or I mean, what am I even talking about? You guys, can someone just come over here and smack me? I think I need it. Because obviously there's something wrong with my brain. It's not working properly. Oh my gosh. Okay. Have a freaking amazing birthday. Hi, Christopher. You're getting to see the pixie spray. You're probably right. You are probably right. It probably is the pixie spray. It's going to my head. You're probably not wrong about that because my room is not well ventilated, and we did kind of use a lot of pixie spray, so you probably are onto something here. If I pass out later, you'll know why. Just call my husband. He can come pick me up. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yes, the fumes are clouding my brain. Everybody give Christopher a huge virtual hug. He could use some love right now. And I know you guys are all the best at that, at making people feel loved. So do that. Give him some virtual love. I'm looking for my Alabaster embossing powder. Here it is. I actually put it away this time. That's why I couldn't find it. So Christopher, we've been trying all sorts of new things tonight. I tried masking fluid for the first time. It was a disaster. We ended up kind of making it work, but I'm still going to rule that it was kind of a disaster. Ooh, Christopher, that's awesome. I am almost done too, so I can't wait to hang out and chat with everybody and see what you are releasing. That sounds so fun. You guys can see that I am kind of like out of this embossing powder, and I'm having some trouble, y'all, because I put my embossing thingamajiggy down, but it seems like it's still a bit oily or something because it's still sticking to all these over here. So what I think I'm gonna do, because why not, is instead of doing have a freaking amazing birthday, we're gonna leave it at just freaking amazing, and then maybe I can find a sentiment that just says your or you are. I probably have one somewhere. Look at that. It smells weird. Yes, it did smell really weird. The masking fluid did smell weird. Oh, maybe that's what it is that's making me feel all loopy, Christopher. Maybe it's the masking fluid. All right, let's heat set this really quick. It might be a little hot still from the last time I used it, but we will see. Yeah. I dig it. Ooh, that's hot. I'm gonna like not burn my house down and not also, yeah, my embossing, my masking fluid was a little special. It was very thick and clumpy at the top, and I'm not sure why, but with the devil's gun. I always say that in my life now. I'm like, you know what Christopher says about this thing. You better be careful. That's so funny. All right, so we've got freaking amazing. Let's see. So Christopher, we used some of the new floral images from the inspiration box set I was kind of going for like a storybook. You know how like the first letter of a storybook has the floral stuff around the outside? I don't know. So this is my first attempt at masking fluid. It didn't go perfectly, but it could have been worse. So there we are. Now we're gonna try to figure out where to put this freaking amazing somewhere on here. I don't think I want it to go the whole thing, so I'm gonna try to trim it down a little bit. I'm thinking, let's see, let's do a little bit longer on this side, and we'll do like a tiny little banner edge. Louisana, I didn't actually understood that that's what you meant. So now I'm kind of wishing I had done that, but I did not at the time realize that that was what you meant. So you want me to send someone a card that says F you? Okay, Christopher, I am almost done, so I will see you over there in just a little bit. If you guys are still up for watching lives after this, we should all pop over to Christopher's live and hang out over there because it's always super fun. That's why you were laughing. Oh, well, I missed it. Oh, friends unite. You guys are so hilarious. I love you all so much. Okay, the only problem with this is a little large. And no matter where I put it, it's going to, like, be in the way. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a little big. I kind of wish it was smaller. Because no matter where I put it, it's gonna be, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna cover up the F. But if I put it across here, then it will cover up the middle of my F. Maybe I can like trim it down a little bit so it's not quite so long. I mean thick, so that it's not so thick. Let's see. Okay. This is probably not going to go well. Let's try over here. Uh-oh. Oh, apparently my cutting was not straight. So there's that. That should work if I can get it to stay. No! All right. Tape it. That's what I should have done. I should have taped it. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Purple tape. Whoops. Here we go. Whoop. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Sink my blade. I don't know what that means. Set your blade in the middle. I don't know what that means. Tell me all your crafting voodoo. What does that mean? Look, it looks cute. I think it'll look better now that it's a little, gosh, I need a new blade. I think it'll look better now that it's a little thinner. I mean, it helps, but it's not, you guys, I don't know. Maybe it's not meant to be. What do you think? I don't know what to do. Oh, start in the middle and then cut up, then down. Oh. Huh. That's crazy. I think this is kind of like the only place that I can put it. I can't put it down here because it looks too weird. I think this is the only place that I can really put it that doesn't cover up too much of the F. But now I kind of wish I hadn't done the black. I do kind of wish I hadn't done the black accents. Maybe I can still paint it. Maybe it's not too late. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a little bit of foam tape, put it on the back. Now I have that SpongeBob song stuck in my head, and I don't even know all the words. Like, F is for friends who do things together. I actually think it's do stuff together. F is for friends that do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anyone, anytime, anywhere. Under the deep blue sea. Like, I don't even know. And then there's an evil version from Plankton. Do you guys know who SpongeBob is? Am I talking about things that don't make... I think that actually helps it look better. Cut the F again in white. Whoops. Then put the black F on and the white bits. Wait, what? What? Hold on. Cut your F again in white. Then put the black F on and the white bits. So do you mean, what? Do you mean, Roberta, do you mean, like, put a white, or make the black F? Oh, to cover the oops. Yeah, that's true. I could just paint the whole F if I wanted to. I suppose I could do that. I'm really not that invested in it. I might choose to do that later, but I'm not sure. Probably not on this live. Though I might do it. I don't know. Okay, so I like F is for freaking amazing. Now we need your. And look, there's a little itty bitty your right here. You're freaking amazing. So I could, it's so perfect and tiny. But I kind of want to, like, just stamp it. Yay, SpongeBob! Okay, I think I might actually end up painting it, you guys, because I really don't like the way that it looks. And I don't want to have the F on there, because, like, the whole idea was that it was supposed to be masked, and it was supposed to be, like, a one-layer card or whatever, so I kind of want to leave it that way. Hold on one sec. Well, let me look. Has this come off enough that I could paint with it? I've got, there's masking fluid on this little paintbrush. You detest that show. Ugh. I do like the freaking amazing. Let me grab a new paintbrush. Hold on one sec. What kind do I want? I don't know anything about paintbrushes, you guys. I kind of think I might use this one because I feel like I'll be able to get in the little nooks and whatever a little better. But I could be wrong, you know. All right, this is the side I want because it doesn't have junk all over it. Here we go. Oh no, I feel like I needed primer. I might have to do multiple coats. Just a little primer, that's all I need. Oh well. But I have to kind of paint. Oh, some thumbs ups, yes. I do kind of have to paint. Oh, it's smearing. Whoops, the daisies. Oh, paint with gesso. That would have been a good idea. I'm gonna maybe try to do it a little bit thicker because with it being thinner, it's really not covering it up. And it's also smearing, so there's that. I can go over it with the gesso, but if I ruin this card, it's totally okay. I can always just make another one, and it will go a lot faster because I'll know what I'm doing. Up is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. And it's for anywhere, anytime at all. Down here in the deep blue sea. Yes. Heidi's speaking my language. My little brother used to really like to watch that show. So when I would watch him, he was like always, no, Ree was not here today. I have not talked to her today. But I think Marie said she talked to her earlier today. But she wasn't in here for sure. Yeah, now it's turning kind of gray, unfortunately. Oh well. I can come back in once this dries, maybe, and even just like once it dries, it should. Yeah, cause see, it's a little, it's a little gray. So once it dries, I will go back over it, and then it'll cover up the stuff a little bit better since it won't be mixing, since it'll have the acrylic paint in there. It won't be mixing together. Oh, now that I'm covering it, yes, this is the F, the hot topic of conversation, the F of the day. What is that, Sesame Street? Like, the letter of today is, or today's show is brought to you by the letter F. Oh, Christopher's on? Okay. All right, well, I know you guys don't want to watch me paint this anyway, so we can call it quits and go hang out with Christopher, because I'm not really doing anything special right now anyway. All right, see you, B. Cool. Well, I will keep you guys updated and let you know what happens with this. I don't really know if I'll be able to save it, but I'll certainly try. But yeah, anyhow. All right, so why don't you guys go ahead and pop over to Christopher's video. I will see you over there in just a second. Love you all to pieces. I will talk to you in just a minute.